However, parents are, dads and moms are different, and so there are going to be some differences, but basic stuff should be, yeah, as you say, communicated about in a business-like way, and keeping a future focus. And a job of a mediator is sometimes disentangling what's going on in with the parties. Sometimes there's things in there, then you can. It's some might be hard to disentangle, but sometimes the anger is more related to one another, and they're not able to readjust and think about the kids. And so we do have to remind the parties about ground rules from time to time, and then about what they're trying to, what the goals are. So,
right.
Yeah.
Because, I hate when I've been divorced and I raised my children for many years by myself. And I hated when people said they came from broken homes.
Mm-hmm.
That used to just drive me nuts.
Yeah, my divorce was different, though, because my kids were both, in their 20s and 30s by the time I,
right,
very late in life. So it was already, a moot point by the time we got our divorce.
Okay.
But I just hate that term.
Yeah.
Broken home.
Yes, right. Perhaps what you had was you may have been thinking about it for a while, and then finally once they got out of the nest and you were able to make some changes, or your
I'm
husband
sure that's what my husband thought. Yes.
That brings us to some stats. Under 20 years old, and I don't know why this would be different. This is a table of age at marriage for those who want it to end. Under 20 years old, 27.6% of the women initiate the divorce and 11.7% of the men.
Okay.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
20 to 24 years old, women 36.6%, and men 38.8%. That age group, 20 to 24, is about the closest of who initiates the divorce. 25 to 29, 16.4 for women, 22.3 for men. So just under 30, the men start picking up some momentum there. 30 to 34, 8.5% women, 11.6 men. And this kind of surprised me. 35 to 39, 5.1% women and 6.5% men. So it's only a percentage point away there, too, not even.
Yeah. What I've found is, and those stats in some categories do back it up, that most of the plaintiffs are women, but there is a process where oftentimes there's been problems for years, and finally it gets to a certain fill level where
just
there's no turning back.
Anymore.
Right. There's no turning back, or so to speak. However, there's been at least one case through mediation, since it is a non-adversarial technique or practice, it doesn't drive the parties further apart. Ideally, it helps them regain a working relationship versus driving them away and isolating them to one another. And a good mediator will also kind of try to work on building or helping the parties work on that communication.
Which they have lost, obviously, or they wouldn't be there.
Right.
So that's very good. And, I love how when you say working relationship, you don't have to be friends.
No,
That's
but you
correct.
have to be able to work together.
But you have to be able to work together.
And we call it a business-like relationship.
And I really like that. And that's how you have to treat it, because raising children is a business. Really, at that point, it becomes a business.
That's correct.
that needs to
So,
be
yeah.
shared equally. And
Mhm.
expenditure-wise, time-wise, emotionally, everything. It's,
Yeah. So if things do get heated up in a
and I'm sure they do.
in a meeting, yeah. There's sometimes when we go into what's called caucus, we take one party into one room and another party into the other room, talk things out, and then ideally, I usually most of the time like to bring them back together and continue to facilitate and work on having them work out the options and working through as many options as is needed to come up with a good win-win. And through that process of not throwing out options until we can rule them out for sure. Most often you can come up with a win-win with
Good.
the parties. Yeah.
What
Good.
do you call a win-win where both parties are comfortable with each other, or
Yeah. So, in the traditional divorce, so often it's left up to the judge.
yeah,
And many of the good judges will tell them that neither one of you might, both of you might not be happy. And there's so much that we don't know what's going on with the parties, but the parties know what's going on and how to make a winnable situation versus a lose-lose or a win-lose. Most of the time, if you're in a win-lose situation where somebody gets more of the property or maybe gets way more of the custody and the other one wants more, it ends up a lose-lose situation because parties don't end up working together.
Right, they take it out on each other,
Right.
huh?
They don't work together. I don't have to do this. The court didn't say that I had to do this, so I'm not going to do it. Well, there's things that come up when the parties have to work out, and that's where the win-win comes in. When both parties feel a satisfaction that they are being heard, and not only by the other party, but by the court, and so there's less likelihood of having to go back to court when there ends up being a win-win to begin with.
Good point.
Yeah.
And then nobody stays mad and resentful, and
Correct.
you can move ahead instead of.
yeah.
That's the goal.
I
and
like
plan.
that.
Yep.
I like
Yep.
that a lot. So we're here with Steve Goss, and our sponsor spotlight this evening is Juliana Tacey. Although Beth Chorba may show up, we'll see.
She can have a chair.
Yeah. So
What an
when we
amazing
get
woman
back,
she is.
oh, I love her. Yes,
Yeah.
and we're going to talk about her anyway,
Yeah,
even though she's
good.
not here. We're going to take a little break. When we come back, we're going to talk about some shocking divorce rate statistics that really surprised me, and I can't wait to share them with you. We're here with Steve Goss. So we're going to stay here and just take a little break. You do the same. We'll be right back. We're talking about divorce tonight, so we'll be talking about other things too, like chocolate, because it's chocolate day. Stay with us.
The Divas are going to refill their wine glasses. The Divalution Show will be right back.
Are you a Christian looking to align your faith and finances? Then you'll want to check out Thrivent Financial. We're not your typical financial services provider. We're a not-for-profit Fortune 500 organization that helps our nearly 2.4 million members to be wise with money. We provide guidance that reflects your values so you can protect what matters most. We help members live generously and strengthen the communities where they live, work, and worship. Learn more about the Thrivent story by contacting me, Andrea Jean, at 989-686-9620.
Want a new career but not sure which one? Go back to school at Bayshire Beauty Academy in Bay City, Saginaw, and Standish. Learn the art of making others beautiful with a new career in cosmetology. Develop the skills needed for hairstyle and color, makeup, and more. Bayshire also offers a nail technology program, or you can become a massage therapist. Be your own boss and work in massage offices or private practice. Bayshire Beauty Academy can give you the education you need in less than 13 months. And you may qualify for financial help at the Bay City location. Full and part-time opportunities are available, so make the schedule that works best for you. Call 800-732-HAIR or learn more online at BayshireBeautyAcademy.edu. Not only is Bayshire a great place to learn...
Bay City's best choice in fitness. Visit us at 515 Adams Street in downtown Bay City. Look for the red awnings between the one-ways behind historic Larson Salvage.
Growers Choice Insurance. They're located at 2880 East Beaver Road, Cullin, Michigan. Toll free 800-768-9377. Some of the insurance products that they offer are home, auto, boat, RV, ATV, motorcycle, rental housing, business, farm, umbrella, flood, crop, life, long-term care, health, and disability. Ask for your Diva deal and get a free clipboard with built-in calculator. That's Growers Choice Insurance.
New Beginnings Fair, Psychic Reading Center, Alternative and Holistic Health. Visit 1022 North Genesee Road, Burton, Michigan. Call 810-744-4077.
Okay, we're back from that commercial break. So, I want to remind you that Vino is our wine sponsor, and this evening we are drinking. One of my favorite vineyards is BV. I really like them, and I really like their reds, and we're drinking a red blend. How are you liking it, Steve?
I'm liking it. It's good nutrition too, right, for the heart?
Oh yeah.
It is.
It is. It's a red wine.
It's full of resveratrol.
Yes.
Okay, good.
So
and this
here's
is from
to your
Vino's?
health. Vino Wine Warehouse.
Okay.
They're located at 510 East Midland Street.
Oh, yeah.
And on the other side of the bridge. And, if you go in and you ask for your Diva deal, he'll hook you up. And a lot of people, like there was a lady in last night for our book club, and we were talking, and she said she didn't really like wine until she started hanging around with us. And she kind of liked Moscato. That's how most people start drinking wine.
Okay, yeah.
But it got too sweet for her as her palate became more sophisticated. And Greg hooked her up with a really nice rosé, and so she's into rosés now. She'll be drinking reds in no time.
This wine really goes good with our chocolate, doesn't it?
It does, yes. It's delicious.
And my fitness people will be some will be getting on my
but
case.
It's chocolate day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, chocolate
day.
You
have to celebrate on chocolate day.
Good energy, right?
Right,
yeah.
Right.
Maybe we should start a wine and chocolate day.
Wine and chocolate.
Every Tuesday.
I don't know.
That's wrong. I can't do that.
All I can think of is he's going to have to go back and do like 20 or 30 more push-ups because he's been here with us.
More than push-ups.
There you go.
Yeah, more than push-ups too, huh?
Yep. So, I'm doing that 22 push-ups a day challenge.
Oh, yes, you are.
Our friend Bethany Torba nominated me for that. And so the first day I did them off. I did box push-ups, and then I did them off the kitchen counter for a couple of days. And then I did them off my bed, because I'm getting lower now.
Yeah.
And I think tomorrow I'm going to do them on the floor. I don't know if I'll be able to do all 22 regular, though. I can
take a break in between. Do like 3 or 4 and then take a break.
I can actually do 8 at a time now.
That's
awesome.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
That's building.
It is. It is. And I thought I was going to be really sore, and I'm not. So I think maybe I need to start doing more.
So that you get sore. Well, you don't have to be sore every time.
I like being a little sore, though.
You don't have to be sore.
No, you don't have to, but I've been sore a lot.
I don't like being to the point where I used to not be able to lift anything. I'd get myself so sore. But something you didn't know about me, I used to be a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
Used to be a bodybuilder.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Long time ago.
Just bumped into Christina Irwin, who's also a fitness guru, yesterday, and got some good pictures of her and Katie out by the hill with the sun going down doing a workout. It was good.
Oh, did you post those on Facebook?
Yes, I did.
I saw those. Yeah, very good.